Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss VMware products and solutions landscape. In next few minutes, we will get to know VMware products and solutions. Basically, VMware solutions and product. I have divided in the three categories: virtualization and multi-cloud, the virtual cloud network components like and solutions and products, and then the app modernization solutions and the products. So today probably I will not be able to touch all these three topics, but I'll try to cover the first virtualization and multi-cloud components. So I'm not going to discuss anything deep in the each product line. I'm just going to give just an overview of what are the products available, solutions available, and then brief about those products and solutions. First categories which we have taken up is virtualization and multi-cloud. In that, the first component comes is, or a first product or a first solution, what we see is vSphere 7. vSphere right now, which is the latest one, is 7. That's the reason I just mentioned is vSphere 7. vSphere 7 includes, two major components. One is ESXi and vCenter Server. Uh, if you know already the virtualization, probably you will get to know what is ESXi and vCenter. ESXi is basically an hypervisor which helps you to virtualize, your server virtualization and then build a virtual machine. And vCenter will help you to manage multiple ESX. Not only just manage, along with that, it'll help you to do the computing cluster, create computing cluster as well. And that the next second product is VMware vSAN. VMware vSAN is nothing but your HCI product, hyper converged infrastructure product solution. And with this, you will be able to utilize the underlying virtual, physical disk and make use them as a larger volume, which again you can represent them to the ESXi host as a storage and use this as the virtual machine, to save virtual machines on those storages. The the next category of the product or solution is VMware Site Recovery Manager. As the name states, it's a recovery manager. It's a DR solution which is designed and developed by VMware, and this solution combines with two or three components. Again, basically, you should have vSphere components, that's CSXi and vCenter, and you will have additional, site recovery manager, and there is a appliance called vSphere replication based on your configuration style of it. Which components you really want to use on that. So basically, this product will help you to, replicate your virtual machine from site A to site B, and whenever you want to do a DR, disaster recovery, it will help you to um, manage or execute the DR solutions. Uh, the next one is vRealize automation. So it's a one component of vRealize suite. The automation is just nothing but here. It'll help you to automate your infrastructure building solutions like when you want to build automation that end user or a developer community, they want to build a VM using certain inputs, then this tool will help you to build that such automation so that uh, the development team will be able to get their required virtual machines on time. The next one is vRealize Orchestrator. It's again a component for vRealize suite. It's again orchestrator is nothing but it'll orchestrate your processes where you want to orchestrate a few steps. The steps one has to first done, and then after that the step two should be processed, step three should be processed. So it can be anything within the you know infrastructure side of it. So the orchestrator will help you to do that. The next component on uh, the virtualization and multi-cloud solution is vRealize operation. It's also called operation manager. Uh, this product is, basically it'll when you install, you need to integrate with the vCenter server, and then it'll pull the your underlying components information such as your virtual machines, virtual machine versions, tool version, and then your hardware versions of the virtual machine, storage details, ESXi details, many more, components it'll fetch. It works like AI, artificial intelligence tool, and it'll pull a lot of information and it'll give you a structured output so that you will be able to get to know what's happening on the infrastructure side of it. Basically, you will be able to know which VM is using the underutilized, which VM is using overutilized, which VM has got the highest memory capacity or CPU capacity, what is the utilization around it, and then um, if there are certain network issues, some sort of issues, CPU constraints, memory constraints, then you will be able to arrest those issues using the vRealize operation manager. Uh, in that category, the next is vRealize log insight. So again, you have to integrate this tool with again your vCenter server, which it will pull uh, a lot of logs from the ESXi VMware environment itself, and it'll store and it'll again, it'll use the AI solution on that, and then it'll give you a bundle of information based on the logs it has received. Basically, it'll get into the logs and it'll find the patterns within the logs, and then it'll be able to give you certain information across the environment, what is going, in and around the environment. The next product on the line is vRealize Cloud Director. Basically, it's a solution to make your entire infrastructure to take it to the next stage. That is, build a private cloud. So it's again a combination of it's a one product, but just it doesn't work as a standalone. But again, it has to be integrated with VMware vSphere and other solution like um, VMware vRealize Automation, Orchestrator, and other components. The next component is VMware Cloud Foundation. Cloud Foundation is basically it's I would call it as a solution. It's basically it's a combination of multiple products built together, and then that's called a solution, right? So in VMware Cloud Foundation, you will have a VMware vSphere and VMware vSAN, NSXT, and if you required other components like log inside operation manager will be part of it uh, to deliver uh, you know cloud solution. So that's the overall of cloud foundation. Basically, it's solution than the product. So it is a combination of multiple products together. So I would call this as a solution on that. Uh, VMware Cloud on AWS, I think you all know that there's a lot of public cloud interaction is increased in the market, and then a lot of people want to move, uh, use the service of the public cloud, where they want to um make use of those public cloud solutions as well as with the private cloud solutions. So that's the reason VMware has come up with a solution that they can run their cloud solution also, on the public cloud like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. So VMware Cloud on AWS is basically, you will have your entire, infrastructure will be built on, AWS. Basically, you will have access to the vCenter, and you will be able to see your ESXi. When you log into the vCenter, you will be able to see and uh, ESXi, host and then virtual machines, but basically you will be able to manage virtual machines only, and you will have some limited access to the ESXi host. Basically, this is a managed service from the AWS and VMware together, so that you will be able to get your VMware solutions on that, and then you will be able to combine or club your other AWS solutions with the uh, VMware Cloud on AWS. The next product on the list is VMware Cloud on Azure. As I said, VMware is again, come up a solution about VMware, solution on the Azure side as well. So basically, you will have to request for Azure solution and then Azure VMware solution, and then they will build uh, your private cloud infrastructure on the Azure, and they will give you access to the vCenter server, and you will be able to manage your virtual machine on that, and then you will be able to use or integrate your Azure other solutions also with that with the VMware solution. So I've just not included another product is VMware Cloud on GCP, and that is also similar solution. So I just missed to add, I believe, and that is also right now available. And also VMware has also announced a VMware Cloud solution on Oracle Cloud solution as well. Um, One last component which I wanted to cover is VMware integrated with OpenStack. Uh, I'm not seeing this as a much, this solution is much widely used, but again, they have integrated solution with OpenStack where you will be able to use your VMware solution of OpenStack, and you have a detailed video available on the VMware site. So that's the overall, I wanted to cover up only on a VMware products and solutions for virtualization and multi-cloud. And so that's basically gives you a lot of information that what wide range of products are available on this area. But again, there are two more segments which we need to cover. Cover is VMware network components and app modernization solutions, which we will be cover up in next videos. Information is helpful for you, and thanks for watching. Please do share and subscribe this. I will come up, it'll help for me to come up with more and more videos on the topics, and you can give me suggestion anything on the comments below. Thank you so much.